the Toutle River again. I like this place. All the ash-rich mud too. It's what's the word? I don't know. It's very squishy here. This little backwater area. It's like quicksand almost in a couple spots. You walk in it and you just sink. What a nice spot. I'm here in this when it's sunny and warm, and there'll be all kinds of people down here. I was here a while back and there was like just massive fish swimming by right here. Some of them were practically touching my feet and stuff. Earth grounding at the river. It's good for you. Well, it's what is it? It's April 28th, I believe. Just had my birthday last week. Turned 32. Oh wait, 51? 51, that's right. Like a tablet. Tablet rock. Looks like a little hatchet. Little hatchet head. Could be. Could be made into one. Not that it's an Indian one or something. That's a leaf. There's a wide variety of rocks and stuff around here. I mean, I guess suppose there was a volcano eruption and a lot of stuff came down the river. That makes sense. Some of it looks like bricks, like old brick pieces mixed into the rock. I'm like, why are there old brick pieces mixed in with the rock? And about this bridge over here too. There's a bridge. It's like there's the bridge, and then there's an old bridge. It's a real old bridge. The embankment parts and stuff. I should go over there and get a video of that. There's some scroungy assholes come down here and leave their fucking trash. Nobody can see us here. We'll leave our trash. Fucking dickheads. I mean, if you're gonna go camp, even if you're homeless, just pack your shit out and throw it away. Fucking douchebags. This is why we can't have nice things. This is why we have so many invasive rules and laws, because people can't just take care of the simple little things on their own. If people acted like they gave a shit about anything, then maybe they wouldn't have to be, constantly policed and coerced and fined and forced into cooperation with what they should be doing in the first place. I hate to sound like I'm arguing in favor of law enforcement and that, because I'm not. It's so corrupt, it's ridiculous. So I guess it's just impossible to have it be right, because you try and enforce people with rules and laws to correct their behavior, and they just get worse because they resent it and rebel against it. And then those who are charged with the enforcement and the policing invariably realize their authority and their position, and they take advantage of it a little and a little more and a little more until it's a completely corrupt piece of shit too. Which brings us up to 2021. What we got there? Is that like a pencil? I believe it is. No. Yes? What is it? Puff bar. Peach ice puff bar. Alright. Disposable vapes, I guess. The water's pretty low here right now. It's usually running up here a little farther. Oh, up there. Last time I was here. Of course, it's springtime. Maybe the first initial melt of the glacier and the snow is already done. Now the water's dropped a little. So I don't think there's any dams on the Toutle, but I don't know. I'm going to have to look that up. I've been thinking about going up into the area up here and doing a Tartaria run, because there's a lot of mud floody looking areas around here. And some of them named that, like Castle Rock. That's well, I think I might stop on my way down there today. Ooh, mucky. Look at that. Now that's some mucky mud. Toutle mud. It's all gray. Now I bet you little slimy things start popping out of the sand around my feet because that always seems to happen when I stand in some mucky mud. Giving me the impression that they're coming out of my skin. I have yet to see any of these creatures as it is crawling out of my skin, so far I'm going to have to say that's not what's happening. But it seems like it sometimes. That's the Morgellons psychosis. I notice patterns, especially, unusual ones. Because if you notice something, say, some anomaly or some anomalous thing, okay, if it happens once, fine. You just, forget it. And then, but if it happens again in this kind of same circumstances or something, and there's not a real good explanation, I can't give you an example right now, but I'm just speaking in general. You can fill in the blanks. If it happens again, then you might take note of it. And it happens again at some point in time, you're like, there's definitely something going on with this. And then if it happens again and again and again and again, you have to come to the conclusion that that there's a cause and effect going on. And so then you can turn your attention towards, well, what's logical? What could be the cause of whatever it is I'm seeing or experiencing or feeling? Feeling as in physically, not emotionally. Although it does apply with emotions too. So you can start gathering up data about this whatever thing it is that seems to be recurring, and try and come up with logical conclusions. That's what I tried to do with the Morgellons and the airplanes and such, and I just couldn't. The airplanes continue to do the same thing. I get the same sensations. There's a chemtrail right up there in the clouds. See a curved line going through those little clouds, because even though there's some puffy clouds and a little bit of blue, it's a very pale blue. Lovely. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the airplanes. Speaking of airplanes, I shouldn't have said anything because here comes one now. As soon as I said airplane, I see a chemtrail, and here comes an airplane. Hi folks, I'm Faggy McAirplane. Woo-hoo. I like to fly slowly over people's homes in overlapping circles all day, every day. So I got an unlimited gas card and nothing better to do in my airplane, so let's go fly in circles around over people's houses, hey? What do you say? Life's a journey, not a destination. Who needs to go anywhere? Let's just fly in circles over the house all day. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do in our airplane. Look at me, I'm in an airplane. I'm flying over here in my airplane doing cool airplane stuff. Got important airplane work to get to. We're creating the jobs of the future in hospice care, cancer treatments, private prisons, mental health counseling. Get your training today. Woo. This is cool. This is cool. Some interesting looking formations in the clay. Almost looked like it was said something at first. I'm like, there's an A and there's an O and there's a C, and no, I don't see anything in there now. Although it's strange looking. Anyway, I'm just rambling now, so I don't know. If you notice these anomalous things, they start to happen more than once, twice, three times. Well, I guess my point of all that was I'm not insane or delusional, other than when it comes to females. That's a different story. You got to be delusional to convince yourself that your girl loves you. That's delusional. But I digress. I'm not crazy, and things I experience are valid and real. And I guess lucky in the sense that being an only child and an INTP, which are known to be unconventional and really follow their own logic no matter what, um, I'm not bothered or concerned with having other people verify my findings, although I like to share things because I want to help people that are suffering from the same types of things that I am, because I know they're out there, because I can spot them in the store or anywhere. I can look at them and see the symptoms on them that I've experienced, and they are experiencing as well, but attribute to something else, or maybe they're going to the doctor and the doctor's just telling them it's something else, and who knows. But I do. I know it's the all these strange phenomenon that I've experienced since realizing and coming to understand a little bit what Morgellons is, and it's identifiable. There's one source for all of these things, like because the problems I experience with the Morgellons, they don't all happen at one time. They happen in different phases, and it has a lot to do with my overall health at the moment and toxicity level and whether I've earth grounded or that sort of stuff. I mean, you see, every joint is swollen, every single one, and these are all fatty looking. Every one from my wrist, my elbow, my ankle, my knees, my toes, every vertebrae in my back, and they all exhibit this strange pinkish coloring and swelling going over them, right? And that's not normal. And it's not psoriatic arthritis, and it's not psoriasis, and it's not any of these things. But it has the symptoms of them all. I've looked up a lot of different symptomologies of disorders, and it's like I have all of them. But not at the same time. It kind of slowly rotates. Sometimes it's like Crohn's disease. My stomach just hurts and I'm gassy and it's painful. And I've never really had indigestion problems or gas, so that's just one thing I'll experience sometimes. Or it feels like I have a kidney infection, or I have a hernia. My balls will just hurt, and it's fucking bullshit. I mean, they'll hurt for hours and hours and hours and hours, 6 hours straight, just so bad I can hardly walk sometimes. And then it'll be gone when I wake up in the morning, and I'm good for half the day, and all of a sudden, 5 or 6 airplanes fly over, and oh, my balls are aching again, and my wrists are starting to throb in their little area right there. Notice it's not throbbing? There ain't no fucking airplanes going over. I get to Vancouver though, airplane capital of the world, and my wrists are throbbing and they get dark colored right there, and my veins are bulging out of my skin all of a sudden for no particular reason. Oh, it's probably the disorder I have, right? It's probably my insert disorder here. Write prescription for this, and then take your pills, citizen. There you go. Isn't your free government health care great? They give you lots of pills. Fudge. Okay. I don't think I said anything that's too controversial in this. I'm not giving medical advice, so there's that. And I didn't curse particularly. I don't think I touched on any topics that are off limits for kids to watch or listen to. Not that kids really watch or listen to my videos, because I don't think they do. I don't think anybody does, to tell you the truth. Maybe one or two people. they're probably as crazy as I am, which means they're not crazy. So a couple not crazy people probably listen to my channel or watch my channel or whatever. I don't know what there is to watch besides me and places. I guess I go places and get some good scenery sometimes. So, plane's coming back again. My balls are hurting a little bit right now. It's bullshit. It's like stop, ache, 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 ache. But you know what makes them feel better?